November 24, 2008, 12:35 March 24, 2016 JKT 0000000 PO 00000 FRM 00020 FMT 6652 SFMT 6201 C:\users /d birch /appdata /roaming /softquad /xmetal /7.0 /gen /c /puerto1.xm March 24, 2016, 12:35 p.m. F:\/LMS\114th /PUERTORICO_02.xml F:\/VHLC/032416032416052.xml 62468112 21. Discussion draft. Subsection A shall be reviewable only pursuant to 1. A notice of appeal to the United States Court of Appeal. 2. Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit. 3. 2. Supreme Court notwithstanding any 4. Other provision of law, upon acceptance of a writ of 5. Certiorari and review by the Supreme Court of the 6. United States of a decision of the Court of Appeals 7. That is issued pursuant to paragraph 1, may be had 8. Only if the petition for such review is filed within 10 days after the entry of such decision. 10. C. Timing of relief. No order of any court. 11. Granting declaratory or injunctive relief against the over. 12. Site Board, including relief permitting or requiring the 13. Obligation, borrowing, or expenditure of funds, shall take 14. Effect during the pendency of the action before such court. 15. During the time appeal may be taken, or, if appeal is 16. Taken, during the period before the court has entered its 17. Final order disposing of such action. 18. D. Expedited consideration. It shall be the 19. Duty of the United States District Court for the District 20. Of Puerto Rico, the United States District Court for the 21. District of Columbia, the United States Court of Appeals 22. For the First Circuit, the United States Court of Appeals 23. For the District of Columbia Circuit, and the Supreme 24. Court of the United States to advance on the docket and 25. Verdate November 24, 2008, 12:35 March 24, 2016 JKT 0000000 PO 00000 FRM 00021 FMT 6652 SFMT 6201 C:\users /d birch /appdata /roaming /softquad /xmetal /7.0 /gen /c /puerto1.xm March 24, 2016, 12:35 p.m. F:\/LMS\114th /PUERTORICO_02.xml F:\/VHLC/032416032416052.xml 62468112 22. Discussion draft. To expedite to the greatest possible extent the disposition 1. Of any matter brought under this Act. 2. SEC 107. Funding for operation of oversight 3. Board. 4. A. Funding. The Oversight Board may use its 5. powers with respect to the budget of the government of 6. Puerto Rico to ensure that sufficient funds are available. 7. To cover all expenses of the Oversight Board. If the Oversight Board elects to do so. 9. 1. The Oversight Board shall submit to the 10. Governor and the Legislature a report describing the 11. Use of funds described in subsection A, as a part of 12. The budget appropriations process of the govern. 13. Ment of Puerto Rico. 14. 2. The government of Puerto Rico shall do. 15. Ignite a dedicated funding source, not subject to 16. Subsequent legislative appropriations, sufficient to 17. Support the annual expenses of the Oversight Board 18. As determined in the Oversight Board Sol and X, 19. Closive discretion. 20. B. LL to the extent feasible, the Oversight 21. Board shall, in the name of the Commonwealth of Puerto 22. Rico, issue bonds or other loan indentures in amounts and 23. Maturities sufficient to fund the activities of the Oversight 24. Board for a period of not less than 5 years. The Oversight 25. Verdate November 24, 2008, 12:35 March 24, 2016 JKT 0000000 PO 00000 FRM 00022 FMT 6652 SFMT 6201 users /D birch /appdata /roaming/softquad /xmetal /7.0 /gen /c /PUERTO tilde1.xm. March 24, 2016, 12:35 p.m. F://LMS/114th /PUERTORICO_02.xml. F://VHLC/0324116/0324116.052.xml, 62468112. 23. Discussion draft. Board shall prepare a business plan and budget, as well 1. As any other documentation necessary to raise funds into the capital markets for the Oversight Board's purposes. 3. C. LL there is appropriated by the Congress for the sum of $LLLLL for the purposes of hiring profs. 5. Cyanals to assist in the organization of the Oversight 6. Board and the process of establishing a funding source. 7. For the Oversight Board's activities pursuant to sub. 8. Sections, A, B, or D, such sums to remain available. 9. Until expended. Upon establishing a funding source pursue. 10. And to subsections, A, B, or D, the Oversight Board. 11. Shall reimburse the general fund of the U.S. Treasury the 12. Sum of money appropriated pursuant to this subsection. 13. D. Use of interest on accounts for Puerto 14. Rico 15. 1. In general notwithstanding any other. 16. Provision of this Act, the Oversight Board May 17. Transfer or otherwise expend any amounts derived. 18. From interest earned on accounts held by the Over. 19. Side Board on behalf of Puerto Rico for such 20. Poses as it considers appropriate. 21. 2. Spending not subject to APPROPRIA. 22. TION by Congress any amounts transferred or. 23. Otherwise expended pursuant to paragraph 1, May 24. Verdate November 24, 2008, 12:35 March 24, 2016 JKT 0000000 PO 00000 FRM 00023 FMT 6652 SFMT 6201 C:/users /D birch /appdata /roaming/softquad /xmetal /7.0 /gen /c /PUERTO tilde1.xm. March 24, 2016, 12:35 p.m. F://LMS/114th /PUERTORICO_02.xml. F://VHLC/0324116/0324116.052.xml, 62468112. 24. Discussion draft. Be obligated or expended without approval by an Act 1. of Congress. 2. Budget the Oversight Board shall develop. And 3. Annual budget for each fiscal year starting with fiscal year 4. 2018 and submit such budget to the House of Representatives. 5. TIVS Committee on Natural Resources and the Senate. 6. Committee on Energy and Natural Resources. 7. SEC 108. Suspension of activities. 8. A. Suspension upon payment of oversight. 9. Board obligations. 10. 1. In general, upon the expiration of the 12-month period that begins on the date that the 12 Oversight Board certifies that all obligations arising. 13. From the issuance by the Oversight Board of bonds. 14. Notes, or other obligations pursuant to Subtitle B of 15. Title II have been discharged, and that all bore. 16. Rowings by or on behalf of Puerto Rico have been 17. Paid. The Oversight Board shall suspend any activity. 18. Ties carried out under this Act and the terms of the 19 members of the Oversight Board shall expire. 20. 2. No suspension during oversight. 21. Year the Oversight Board may not suspend its 22 activities pursuant to paragraph 1, at any time. 23. During an oversight year. 24. Verdate November 24, 2008, 12:35 March 24, 2016 JKT 000000 PO 00000 FRM 00024 FMT 6652 SFMT 6201C:\users /D birch /appdata /roaming /softquad /xmetal /7.0 /gen /c /puerto1.xm. March 24, 2016, 12:35 p.m. F://LMS/114th /PUERTORICO_02.xml. F://VHLC/0324116/0324116.052.xml, 62468112. 25. Discussion draft. B. Reactivation upon initiation of oversight. 1. Period upon receiving notice from the chairs of the 2. Committee on Natural Resources of the House of Rep. 3. Representatives and the Committee on Energy and Natural 4. Resources of the Senate that an oversight period has been 5. Initiated, as described in Section 209, at any time after 6. The Oversight Board suspends its activities under Sub. 7. Section A. The President shall appoint members of the 8th Oversight Board, pursuant to Section 101, B, and the 9 Oversight Board shall carry out activities under this Act. 10. In the same manner as the President appointed members. 11. And the Oversight Board carried out activities prior to 12. Such suspension. 13. SEC 109. Application of laws of Puerto Rico to 14. Oversight Board. 15. A. In general, neither the Governor nor the 16. Legislature may 17. 1. Exercise any control, supervision, oversight. 18. Or review over the Oversight Board or its activities. 19. Or 20. 2. Enact or implement any act, resolution, Pol. 21. IC or rule with respect to the Oversight Board or 22. Its activities. 23. B. Oversight Board not subject to Rep. 24. Presentation by the Secretary of Justice of PUER. 25. Verdate November 24, 2008, 12:35 March 24, 2016 JKT 000000 PO 00000 FRM 00025 FMT 6652 SFMT 6201 users /d birch /appdata /roaming /softquad /xmetal /7.0 /gen /c /puerto1.xm March 24, 2016, 12:35 p.m. F:/LMS/114H/PUERTORICO_02.xml F://VHLC/0324160324160.052.xml 6246812 26. Discussion draft. To RICO in any action brought by or on behalf of the 1. Oversight Board, and in any action brought by the 2. Sight Board, the Oversight Board shall be represented by 3. Such counsel as it may select, but in no instance may it 4. Be represented by the Secretary of Justice of Puerto Rico. 5. SEC 110. Chief Management Officer Chief RESTRUC, 6. Touring Officer. 7. The Oversight Board may employ a Chief Manage, 8. Ment Officer of Puerto Rico, who shall be appointed by 9. The Chair with the consent of the Oversight Board. The 10. Chief Management Officer shall assist the Oversight 11. Board in the fulfillment of its responsibilities to improve 12. The effectiveness and efficiency of the government of 13. Puerto Rico. The Oversight Board may delegate to the 14. Chief Management Officer responsibility for oversight 15. And supervision of departments and functions of the Gov. 16. Government of Puerto Rico, or successor departments and 17. Functions, consistent with this Act. The Chief Manage, 18. Ment Officer shall report directly to the Executive Direct, 19. Tour of the Oversight Board. The Chief Management of, 20. FICER shall be paid at an annual rate determined by the 21. Oversight Board sufficient in the judgment of the 22. Sight Board to obtain the services of an individual with 23. The skills and experience required to discharge the duties 24. Of the office. The Executive Director may assign 25. Verdate November 24, 2008, 12:35 March 24, 2016 JKT 000000 PO 00000 FRM 00026 FMT 6652 SFMT 6201 C:/users /d birch /appdata /roaming /softquad /xmetal /7.0 /gen /c /puerto1.xm March 24, 2016, 12:35 p.m. F://LMS/114H/PUERTORICO_02.xml F://VHLC/0324160324160.052.xml 6246812 27. Discussion draft. Sight Board personnel to assist the Chief Management 1. Officer. 2. Title II responsibilities of 3. Oversight Board 4. Subtitle A Establishment and EN, 5. Enforcement of Fiscal Plan and 6. Budget for Government of P.R.O.M.E.S.A, 7. To RICO 8. SEC 201. Development of Fiscal Plan and Budget 9. For Puerto Rico. 10. A. Development of Fiscal Plan and BUDG, 11. ET for each fiscal year that the government of Puerto 12. Rico is in an oversight period, the governor shall develop 13. And submit to the Oversight Board a fiscal plan and 14. Budget for Puerto Rico in accordance with this title. 15. B. Contents of Fiscal Plan and Budget A16. Fiscal Plan and Budget for Puerto Rico for a fiscal year 17. Shall specify the budgets for the government of Puerto Rico for the applicable fiscal year and the next 4 fiscal 19 years, including the projected revenues and expenditures 20 of each fund of the government of Puerto Rico for such 21 years, in accordance with the following requirements. 22. 1. The fiscal plan and budget shall meet the 23 standards described in subsection C, to promote the 24 financial stability of the government of Puerto Rico. 25. Verdate November 24, 2008, 12:35 March 24, 2016 JKT 000000 PO 00000 FRM 00027 FMT 6652 SFMT 6201C:\users /d birch /appdata /roaming/softquad /x metal /7.0 /gen /c /puerto1.xm. March 24, 2016, 12:35 p.m. F:\_LMS/114H/PUERTORICO_02.XML. F:\_VHLC/03241603246/05246.052.XML, 62468112. 28. Discussion Draft. 2. The fiscal plan and budget shall provide 1. For estimates of revenues and expenditures on a 2. Modified accrual basis. 3. The fiscal plan and budget shall 4. A. Describe lump sum expenditures by D. 5. Department by object class, 6. B. Describe capital expenditures, together 7. With a schedule of projected capital commit, 8. Ments of the government of Puerto Rico and 9. Proposed sources of funding, 10. C. Contain estimates of short-term and 11. Long-term debt, both outstanding and antecedent, 12. Paid to be issued, and 13. D. Contain cash flow forecasts for each 14. Fund of the government of Puerto Rico at such 15 intervals as the Oversight Board may require. 16. 4. The fiscal plan and budget shall include a 17. Statement describing methods of estimations and 18. Significant assumptions. 19. 5. The fiscal plan and budget shall include 20. Any other provisions and shall meet such other CRI, 21. Criteria as the Oversight Board considers appropriate. 22. To meet the purposes of this Act. Including P.R.O.M.E.S.A, 23. Science for changes in personnel policies and levels for 24. Each department or agency of the government of 25. Verdate November 24, 2008, 12:35 March 24, 2016 JKT 000000 PO 00000 FRM 00028 FMT 6652 SFMT 6201C:\users /d birch /appdata /roaming /softquad /x metal /7.0 /gen /c /puerto1.xm. March 24, 2016, 12:35 p.m. F:\_LMS/114H/PUERTORICO_02.XML. F:\_VHLC/032416032416052.XML, 62468112. 29. Discussion Draft. Puerto Rico, changes in the structure and organiza, 1. Tion of the government of Puerto Rico, and manage, 2. Meant initiatives to promote productivity, improve, 3. Meant in the delivery of services, or cost savings. 4. C. Standards to promote financial stability 5. Described 6. 1. In general, the standards to promote 7. The financial stability of the government of Puerto Rico applicable to the fiscal plan and budget for a 9. Fiscal year are as follows: 10. A. In the case of the fiscal plan and 11. Budget for fiscal year 2018, the expenditures of 12. The government of Puerto Rico for each fiscal 13. Year, beginning with fiscal year 2017, may not 14. Exceed the revenues of the government of P.R.O.M.E.S.A. 15. To Rico for each such fiscal year. 16. B. During fiscal years 2017 and 2018, 17. The government of Puerto Rico shall make con. 18. Tenuous. Substantial progress toward equalizing 19. The expenditures and revenues of the govern. 20. Meant of Puerto Rico for such fiscal years, in 21. Equal annual installments to the greatest extent 22. Possible. 23. C. The government of Puerto Rico shall 24. Provide for the orderly liquidation of the P.R.O.M.E.S.A. 25. Verdate November 24, 2008, 12:35 March 24, 2016 JKT 000000 PO 00000 FRM 00029 FMT 6652 SFMT 6201 C:\users /D birch /appdata /roaming /softquad /xmetal /7.0 /gen /c /puerto1.xm. March 24, 2016, 12:35 p.m. F:\LMS114th /PUERTORICO_02.xml. F:\VHLC /032416 /032416.052.xml, 62468112. 30. Discussion draft. Lative fund balance deficit of the government of 1. Puerto Rico, as evidenced by financial state. 2. Ments prepared in accordance with generally AC. 3. Sept accounting principles. 4. D. If funds in accounts of the govern. 5. Ment of Puerto Rico that are dedicated for SPE. 6. Civic purposes have been withdrawn from such 7. Accounts for other purposes, the government of 8. Puerto Rico shall fully restore the funds to such 9. Accounts. 10. E. The fiscal plan and budget shall as. 11. Sure the continuing long-term financial stability 12. Of the government of Puerto Rico, as indicated 13. By factors including access to short-term and 14. Long-term capital markets, the efficient manage. 15. Ment of the government of Puerto Rico's work. 16. Force, and the effective provision of services by 17. The government of Puerto Rico. 18. 2. Application of sound budgetary P.R.O.M.E.S.A. 19. TISAs in meeting the standards described in P.R.O.M.E.S.A. 20. Graph 1. With respect to a fiscal plan and budget 21. For a fiscal year, the government of Puerto Rico 22. Shall apply sound budgetary practices, including Re. 23. Decaying costs and other expenditures, improving P.R.O.M.E.S.A. 24. Verdate November 24, 2008, 12:35 March 24, 2016 JKT 000000 PO 00000 FRM 00030 FMT 6652 SFMT 6201 C:\users /.